All right, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. Hello po sa lahat ng members ng Team Brunner, Section B, and of course, Team Brunner, Section A. Again, if you are a member of Team Brunner, you can watch our full-length video. Pwede nyo pong balikan yung mga past videos natin. Of course, you can answer our quizzes, and you can download all our PDF files. And of course, there's only a one-time membership, no? So, dire-diretso na po yan until the day that you take the LET in March of next year. Kasama na po yung ating pre-board, of course, ang ating final coaching, and of course, ang ating ding classified files. Okay? So again, if you are still not a member of Team Brunner, magpa-member na po kayo sa ating Team Brunner. Okay? So Section B still has some slots left, no? So pwedeng-pwede pa po kayong humabol. Now, your date of exam again is going to be on March 26. Application is from December 26 until Feb 27. So again, this is all under the new TOS. And so habol na po kayo mga kaguro. Just send a message through our Facebook page that is Gurong Pinoy. Now, we also have our majorship. Meron din po tayong majorship program, Filipino, MAPE, Social Science, TLE, AFA, English, Math, and General Sciences. They all meet on the weekends. Now, so Saturday po, we have Filipino, MAPE, Socsci, TLE, and AFA, and of course for Sundays we have English, Math, and Science. As you all know, if you are a graduate of BSED, kailangan mo pong maghanda in all those three areas para po kayo ay makapasa sa inyong licensure exam for teachers, hindi lamang sa Gen Ed or sa Prof Ed, pati na rin po of course sa ating majorship. Okay? So kailangan ding magagaling yung coaches at kailangan ding of course valid yung inyong mga test questions na pinagpapraktisan. No? So again, we are inviting all of you not only to join us sa Team Brunner, Gen Ed, Prof Ed, we also have our majorship. So again, just send a message to our Facebook page. Now, meron din po tayong Civil Service Review, full online review for March 2023. Our orientation is going to be on December 3rd, sa Sabado na po, no? Sa darating na Sabado, meron po tayong orientation for our civil service full online review. So if you know someone who will be taking the civil service in March next year, po pwede pong mag-join sa ating full online review. Again, just send a message to our Facebook page. All right. Now, tonight's discussion is centered on professional education. Again, please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. Again, we are picking one sharer and of course one person who shares our video also tags 10 of his or her friends and nagpapadala po kami ng GCash. No? So again, just send a message to our Facebook page if you'd want to become a member of Team Brunner, of our majorship, of our civil service online review. But then again, if you are watching this video on our Facebook page, po pwede po kayo mag-send ng stars to show your support. Super chat, super stickers naman po dyan sa ating YouTube channel. And of course, please do share and tag your friends so that you may avail and you may have a chance to win our GCash of 500. All right, again, this is Prof Ed. Like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends before we start with anything else. Let's all have our opening prayer. So, samahan niyo po ako mga kaguro. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, now once again, this is Prof Ed. Please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. Again, like, love, share our video, start a watch party, and tag your friends na po. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Juliet Tulabing, for tagging many of your friends. Paki-share po ng ating video. We start with question number 1 for Prof Ed. Okay, number 1. The field study courses and practice teaching in the revised policies and standards for undergraduate teacher education curriculum stipulated by CHED Memorandum Order No. 30, Series of 2004 are labeled as experiential learning. They are intended to provide students with practical learning experiences in actual school settings. Which national document provides the mandate for the basic education schools as laboratories for internship program? Would it be letter A, medium-term Philippine Development Plan 2004 until 2010? Letter B, Education for All, 2000 until 2015. Letter C, Child-Friendly Schools, 2000 until 2008. Or letter D, School-Based Management, 2004 until 2008. Okay, what is your choice for number one? Medyo mahaba-haba yung ating mga situations, na puro situational, halos lahat ng questions for tonight for Prof. Ed. And of course, mahaba-haba. And so again, if you are not a member of Team Brunner, napuputol po yung ating video dyan po sa ating Facebook page at sa ating YouTube channel. Again, magpa-member po kayo. Sulit na sulit po. Hindi po kayo magsisisi. Until the day that you take the let, ay dire-diretso po yung ating pagre-review. Yes, ang haba ng questions ngayon, sabi ni Sir Kids. Tama po. Alright, I see these sa ating number one. Tumpak kaya ang letter D. Okay, meron din namang letter A, no? The correct choice here, sabi dito, your undergraduate teacher education curriculum na labeled your practice teaching and field study as experiential learning. No? So as we all know, we do our field study and of course our practice teaching so that we can experience how to teach, we can experience how to handle our students no, prior to us being or becoming professional teachers. No? So bago tayo maging ganap na guro, ay meron muna tayong experiences na naiipon through our field study and of course our practice teaching. So yung pinakabuod ng ating question dito, anong document yung nagpo-provide na yung basic education schools natin ay po pwedeng maging laboratory for internship program, okay, for internship. And the correct choice here is letter A, Medium-Term Philippine Development Plan of 2004 to 2010 ang ating tumpak na choice. Now, you can actually just do the process of elimination. Education for all, you know the meaning of education for all or EFA, no one gets left behind. No? So lahat ay kasali, hindi lamang yung mga walang kapansanan, pati yung may kapansanan po ay dapat included. Hindi lamang yung mga nakasali sa formal schools, no? Pero kahit yung mga nasa informal, non-formal, yung mga ALS natin, kailangan ay kasali din, okay? That's your education for all. Child-friendly schools, dapat isinasaalang-alang ng ating mga schools yung mga karapatan ng ating mga anak, ng mga bata, and of course, dapat hindi threatened yung mga estudyante natin in our schools, okay? So they should feel that they belong, that they are loved, that there's respect and there's warmth towards these kids. School-based management system, hindi na siya centralized, kumbaga, no? Hindi na galing sa mother school yung pag-rule, yung administration ng ginagawa sa kada schools, kundi base na sa school mismo. So kahit na malayo yung school sa bayan, merong taga-desisyon na merong, for example, yung principal nila, the principal can decide, no, at up to a certain extent, the different decisions that she or he has to make inside the school. And so that's school-based management for 2004-2008. All right, so letter A, medium-term Philippine Development Plan, 2004-2010, ang ating tumpak na choice dito. Okay, so these are the basic tasks. No? Ito ay galing pa sa termino ni President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. The basic task of our medium-term Philippine Development Plan for 2004-2010 is to fight poverty and build prosperity for the greatest number of Filipino people. We must open up economic opportunities, maintain socio-political stability, and promote good stewardship, all to ensure a better quality of life for all our citizens. We will focus on strategic measures and activities that will spur economic growth and create jobs. This can only be done with a common purpose to put our economic house back in working order. Okay, so kasali na yung pagiging intern natin sa mga schools, kasali na siya sa ating memorandum na ito ng Medium-Term Philippine Development Plan 2004-2010. All those who are going to do their field study and also their practice teaching should go to our basic education schools. No? So high school and elementary, parang wala naman yata nagpa-practice teaching sa tertiary, no? Sa colleges, walang practice teachers. Kung meron man, very minimum, no? Very, very minimal. All right. Okay, so again, the correct choice here would be letter A. Okay, letter A po yung ating tumpak na choice. All right, we go to question number 2. Which of the following statements about the school accurately reflects a strong school culture? Letter or number 1 has informal rules of behavior. Number 2 maintains a network of communicators. Number 3 possess definite organizational core values. Number 4 sets high standards of performance. Would it be letter A, 2, 3, 4, letter B, 1, 2, 3, letter C, 1, 2, 3, and 4, or letter D, 1, 3, 4? Okay, what is our choice? Number 2. Okay, number 2, ICAs. Mm-hmm. Okay, letter A, karamihang choice ninyo for number 2. So again, we are talking about strong school culture. Okay? So kumbaga merong kultura sa inyong school na merong mga sinusunod na mga pamantayan sa inyong schools. No? If you say UP, for example, they have this strong school spirit and they have their own school culture. Iba din yung sa Ateneo, iba din yung sa Lasal, iba din yung sa UST or sa pamantasan ng lungsod ng Maynila. Okay, or sa iba pang schools. Okay, all right, a lot of you are saying letter A, but the correct choice here is letter C. Tumpak po ang letter C. All of these are included. No? Informal rules of behavior, hindi siya nakastate na rules of behavior, but they are followed by many, if not most, of the students. There is a network of communicators, so very open yung communication inside the school. There is a definite organizational core values, so kasama ito sa mga documents ng inyong school, yung core values. And of course, there's high standards of performance that is set. Okay, so the correct choice is letter C, all of this. Let's take a look at your slide. Now, what is school culture? School culture is about norms developed over time based on shared attitudes. So again, hindi siya exactong written, pero it is an attitude that you can see in many, if not all of the students in that school. There's values and norms, there's beliefs, expectations, relationships, there's traditions of a school, the norms of a school are what impact the way things operate. Okay, so that would be your school culture. So all of those na nakalagay sa ating choices kanina, 1 to 4, are included. Okay, so school culture, many of our schools have very strong school culture. Kakatapos lamang na kakalabas lamang ng results ng NLE, meron silang iba't ibang ritual no nung nag-take sila ng nursing licensure exam, merong iba't ibang ritual yung mga iba't ibang schools na kahit yung sa bar ganun din, di ba? May mga kanya-kanyang pakulo bawat schools, and that is part of their school culture. Okay, and of course, congratulations sa lahat ng mga bago nating nurses, yung mga bago nating professional teachers, malapit-lapit na, no? Tayo na yung next, no? Kayo na yung next. Okay, so again, congratulations sa mga kakilala nating nurses na, RN na, registered nurses na, lalong-lalo na sa West Visayas State University, 19 top-notchers, and of course, 19 of those, 3 out of those 19 naging estudyante ko din. No? So I share their success and I share their victory, of course, because I was their science teacher. So of course, kung kayo din, maging ganap na LPTs na, I would also share in your happiness and success. No? Dahil naging bahagi din ako ng inyong paghahanda para sa inyong licensure exam for teachers. Okay, but our choice there was letter C, all of the above. All right, we go to number 3. In 1990, a Congressional Commission to Review and Assess Philippine Education, otherwise known as the EDCOM, was created by a joint resolution of Congress. What are the 2 principal reasons given by EDCOM for the declining quality of Philippine education? Number or letter A, 1, good teachers leave the country, and 2, the curriculum is crowded. Letter B, funds are spent not for the purpose they are intended, and number 2, strict bureaucratic procedures are imposed. No, or letter C, number 1, the country is not investing enough in the education system, and number 2, the education establishment is poorly managed. Or letter D, number 1, the number of OSY, that's your out of school youth, is increasing, and number 2, the teachers' salaries and benefits are not enough. Okay, what's your choice for number 3? Sabi ng EDCOM, no, malayo-layo pa yung kailangan nating mga pagbabago kailangan nating ayusin sa ating education. Okay, so what are the two principal reasons given by EDCOM for the declining quality of Philippine education? Okay, so this was based on your EDCOM. Nilabas ito in 1991. No? So para sa kanila, ano yung dalawang principal reasons kung bakit nagde-decline yung quality of Philippine education? Siguro kung ngayon, no? Kung ngayon tayo tatanungin ano yung mga principal reasons for the declining quality of Philippine education, unang-una siguro sasabihin ko social media, okay? TikTok, fake news, no? Masyado nang busy yung mga anak natin sa kaka-TikTok, ayaw na mag-aral, and of course, there's information explosion kung saan-saan nakukuha yung impormasyon. Hindi lahat ng impormasyon ay tama, no, maraming fake news. Okay, and of course, mali yung mga iniidolo natin ngayon, mas iniidolo natin yung hindi ko na ayoko nang sabihin. Okay, kung ano yung mga ginagawa ng iba nating iniidolo. Okay, the correct choice here, of course, would be letter C. Now, the country is not investing enough in the education system. Until ngayon pa rin naman, no, maraming pangako na i-increase yung salary ng teachers, especially our public school teachers. Pero natupad ba? Nga. Okay, so until now, wala. The education establishment is poorly managed. We know this, no? Kapag kahit sa ranking system, minsan kahit number 1 ka, based on your qualifications, hindi ka ipinapapasok kasi merong inuuna si congressman or yung kung sino mang politician na nandyan. No? And of course, marami pa rin talagang kailangan baguhin, no? Maraming kailangang training sa ating mga schools, especially sa public schools. Ganon din naman sa private schools. Okay, so our Philippine education is still not at par with the different education systems with sa other countries all over the world. No? Isa sa mga nakikita ko ding dahilan, napaka-crowded ng ating curriculum. No? Like in the US, 4 lamang yung subjects ng estudyante sa isang araw. Sa atin, 8. Tapos we go to school from 7:30 until around 4:30. No? Sa Amerika, kahit sa Saudi, ako'y nagturo din sa Saudi, until 2:30, 3:30. Tapos na yung klase. No? Sa atin, hagardo yung mga estudyante. Hindi lamang yung mga estudyante, pati na din yung mga guro. Okay, so I know a lot of people, lalo na sa mga public school teachers, na ang daming inuuwing checkables ni ma'am. No? Kailangan mga i-check. Okay, so number 3, letter C po ang ating tumpak na choice. Ayan, compare system. Sabi ni Ma'am Rhea Fe, bye-bye. Connections that we don't have. Sabi ni Ma'am Epiang Stella. Ayan, dito sa Korea, sabi ni Ma'am Lilia, maximum na po yung 5 subjects a day. Okay, so tayo napakarami. Sa Amerika, 4 na subjects lamang po. Okay, so at mas marami sa kanilang subjects yung talagang realistic, no, yung naa-apply nila, maraming tech-voc. Okay, hindi masyadong books, no, hindi masyadong concepts lamang tinuturo. All right, we go to number 4. Okay, but before we go to that, ito yung mga summarized findings ng EDCOM. No? Too little investment in education. Ito kanina yung ating nabanggit. Disparities in access to education, low achievement, high dropout rate in less developed communities, special needs are neglected. Okay, so madalang yung SPED schools sa atin, hindi maraming SPED schools. Limited ECE, no, early childhood education and NFE services, schooling length and class interruptions, there's less quality. Masyadong mahaba na nga yung ating number of days, and of course also your school hours natin. Hagardo din si teacher. Of course, kapag ka-overloaded si teacher, you cannot expect that the teacher can perform well. And so, mas pinaka-naapektuhan yung mga estudyante pa rin. Okay? So, kung hindi nakakapagturo na maayos si teacher, ganun din, no? Hindi din natututo na maayos yung ating mga junakis. All right, we go to number 4. The Council for the Welfare of Children with the National Early Childhood Care and Development Coordinating Council passed a resolution approving the guidelines in selecting early childhood care and Development, or ECCD, learning materials for 0 to 6-year-old children. The DepEd, DSWD, DOH, and private individuals who are ECCD experts composed the evaluation committee of the ECCD materials, which are not considered ECCD learning materials. Would it be letter A, songs, art, and craft materials for children to express themselves? Letter B, workbooks for children below 5 years old. Letter C, children's books that are skills and value oriented. Or letter D, toys that may be handmade, commercially manufactured, or in their natural state. Okay, so alin dito yung hindi kasama sa ECCD learning materials? When you say ECCD, Early Childhood Care and Development Learning Materials. Okay, so alin yung hindi kasali? Songs, art and craft, workbooks, children's books that are skills and value-oriented, letter D, toys that may be handmade, commercially manufactured, or in their natural state. All right, a lot of you are saying letter D, and tumpak po ang letter D. No? So tama po yung letter D, hindi po kasali ang ating toys. So minsan merong toys, pero hindi siya sentro. No? So hindi kasali yung toys sa ating ECCD learning materials. Your workbook, yung mga libro natin dito, children's books, workbooks, these of course are books na angkop sa kanilang karanasan, at angkop din sa kanilang grado, no, sa kanilang edad. Okay? So kahit na sabihin mong workbook, ito po yung mga libro na angkop din sa ating mga junakis. Okay? So, and of course, songs, arts, and crafts ay palagi natin ginagamit sa pagtuturo sa ating mga anak. Okay, so the correct choice here again is letter D. All right, we go to number 5. When enrollees cannot be accommodated in the public schools due to lack of teachers and classrooms, they are referred to the private schools under the blank. Letter A, adapt a school program. Letter B, study now, pay later plan. Letter C, tutorial program. Or letter D, educational service contracting scheme. Okay, what's our choice? Number 5. Okay, ano po yung ating hinahanap for question number 5? ICDs and A's? Alin kaya ang tumpa? Okay, letter A kaya or letter D? Sir Lester, new set na po tayo, no? Ang tanong ni Sir Lester, Coach Mac, new set of questions po ba, mga tanong sa quiz? Or kasali din po yan sa diagnostic test natin? Di ko po kasi tanda kung nasa diagnostic po natin. Tapos na po natin i-discuss lahat ng items sa diagnostic test, no? So, new set of items na po ito. Now, if you have seen our schedule for December, i-check niyo po yung schedule natin sa December. Meron pong isang week na i-reopen yung ating diagnostic test for mastery. No? There's no limit. You can answer as many times as you want until you perfect our diagnostic test. Okay, so tingnan niyo po yung ating schedule. Okay, so para po ma-perfect natin for mastery na yung ating learning. Okay, adapt a school program, study now, pay later, tutorial program, or educational service contracting scheme. The correct choice here, of course, would be letter D. No? So ESC po yung ating hinahanap. Ito yung partnership ng private schools and public schools kasi congested na yung ating public schools, wala ng classroom, wala ng malagyan o wala nang mapaglagyan ng ating mga estudyante, wala ding teachers. And so what happens is that sa mga private schools natin, meron silang slots na binibigay sa mga estudyante dapat ng public schools. No? So merong educational service contracting scheme or education service contracting scheme. And so what happens is that may slot sila for scholarships. Okay, so that is what we do in number 5. Okay, so number 5 po, educational service contracting scheme yung ating hinahanap. Ito din yung nakakapagpawala ng stigma na kung ikaw ay nasa private school, automatic mayaman ka kaagad, no? Or kung ikaw ay medyo purita, dapat sa public school ka lang, no? So ito din yung ating education service contracting scheme or ESC. Okay, so for number 5, letter D, ang tumpak na choice. We go to question number 6. Which of the following interventions reduces stigma between social status and social selection in the educational system? Letter A, National Achievement Test. Letter B, Education for All. Letter C, National College Admission Examination. Or letter D, Education Service Contracting Scheme. ESC. Tama po yan, Sir Lester. Mhm. Okay, so sabi ni Sir Lester, ESC po yata tawag dyan. May pinapaayos po kasi sa amin yung DepEd para dumami enrollments ng school na pinagtatrabahuan ko ngayon. Okay, so if you are working in a private school no, and ikaw ay merong lisensya, nabanggit ko na to dati, meron kang nakukuha from the government. No? Kasi imbis na magturo ka sa public school, ay tawag dito, may partnership din kasi yung public school at private school na ikaw ay nagtuturo sa private school kahit na lisensyado ka, and so meron kang makukuhang halaga no, usually from the government, at binibigay siya ng yearly kapag ka-licensed ka no, at sa private school ka nagtuturo. Aha, B? Kasasabi ko lamang pa, no? Kakasabi ko pa lamang po. Okay, kakasabi ko pa lamang ito, no? Yung sabi ko kanina, ito yung nagre-reduce ng stigma between social status and social selection, na hindi lahat ng mayayaman ay automatic na nasa private school, no? Hindi lahat ng mga nasa private school ay mayayaman, at hindi lahat ng mahihirap ay kailangan nasa public school. Okay, so the correct choice here is letter D. Okay, so kakasabi pa lamang natin, kayo talaga ang bilis nyo makalimot. Okay, so letter D for number 6. We go to number 7. Why do we need to establish classroom routines? Letter A, to make our work easy. Letter B, to minimize problems in class. Letter C, to ensure order and discipline. Letter D, to promote organization in class. Okay, number 7. 7, bakit po tayo merong routines? Dapat alam ng estudyante kung paano sila papasok sa ating classroom, anong gagawin pagkapasok, saan kukunin yung mga papel, yung workbook, kung ang inyong estudyante ay absent no, the day prior, anong gagawin niya when he or she comes back to your classroom. So routines. Okay, so dapat alam nila kung anong gagawin if they are going to move no, from your classroom to the gym, from your classroom to the lab, okay, for whenever they are going to pass the papers, whenever they are going to move chairs, alam nila kung anong gagawin nila. The correct choice here is letter C. Ito po yung pinaka objective ng ating routines. No, routines, again, these are the things that you do continuously every day, no, daily practices mo sa inyong classroom to ensure order and discipline. So letter C ang tumpak na choice, hindi po for organization, hindi po to make our work easy, and hindi to minimize our problems, no. Lahat ng yan po ay kasama na sa order and discipline. Okay, so letter C ang tumpak na choice. Okay? We go to number 8. Sir Norwin Zerudo, pa-shout out now. Okay, let pass her soon. Very, very soon. Okay, number 8. What is the most effective way of modeling high social and academic expectations for all? Letter A, encourage internal and external stakeholders to articulate their expectations of the school. Letter B, issue a list of guidelines on how to achieve high performance. Letter C, explain the need for teachers to have high expectations. Or letter D, demonstrate shared communications to high academic and social expectation. Okay, 8D or A? Okay, what is the best way, most effective way of modeling high social and academic expectations for all? Okay, D at A, magkaagaw. The correct choice here is letter A. Magbunyi ang letter A. Encourage internal and external stakeholders to articulate their expectations of the school. Dapat lahat tayo ay merong input, no? Dapat lahat tayo alam natin kung ano yung gusto natin, so that we may expect everyone to have high social and academic expectations. Alam ng lahat kung ano yung ating gagawin, lahat tayo ay merong input. Okay? Agay ligo. agay liwat, sabi ni Sir Gibbs. Okay lang po yan. No? So, hindi po letter D, demonstrate shared communication lamang ito. No? Po pwedeng ipinasa lamang sa'yo, merong list of guidelines, merong inexplain sa'yo, and you only communicated. No? Kinommunicate mo lamang. But letter A, lahat tayo ay may say, lahat tayo ay may input, lahat tayo ay may ambag no, sa expectations ng ating school. And of course, if you do this, if you feel you are involved, you will be doing your best so that you can reach those expectations. All right, number 9. Assigning teachers in their own barangay, municipality, or province is a consideration of economic and cultural factors in the educational system. RA 8190 provides that in the appointment or assignment of teachers to public elementary or secondary schools, priority shall be given to bona fide residents of the barangay, municipality, city, or province where the school is located, provided that the teacher possess all the minimum qualifications for the position as required by law. Under RA 8190, a bona fide resident is a teacher who has resided in a particular barangay, municipality, city, or province where the school is located for a period of at least blank prior to appointment. Letter A, 3 months. Letter B, 3 years. Letter C, 6 months. Or letter D, 6 years. When can you be considered a bona fide resident of a certain barangay, municipality, city, province para mailipat ka doon, no, in what we call localization? Okay, the correct choice here is letter C, 6 months only. No? So just half a year, you are already considered a bona fide resident. Pwede ka nang i-assign in that barangay, municipality, city, or province. Okay, so that's according to RA number 8190 or your localization law. These rules and regulations shall apply to appointment or assignment of teachers in all public schools and other learning centers under the DepEd. Okay, so letter C po ang ating hinahanap, 6 months lamang, bona fide resident ka nang mako-consider. Okay, we go to number 10. What characterizes a school as a learning community? Number 1, shared mission, vision, goals, and values. Number 2, focus on co-curricular activities. Number 3, commitment to continuous improvement. Number 4, centralized governance. Number 5, collective inquiry into best practices. Is it letter A, 1, 3, 5? Letter B, 2, 3, 4, sorry. Letter C, 1, 3, 4, 5. Or letter D, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is our choice? Number 10. Sir Glester Dave Avila, yehey, nakaisa rin. Okay lang po yan. No? Mas maraming ligwak, that means mas maraming learning. Okay, so malayo-layo pa naman yung March. Kaya sabi ko, wag lang tamarin, no? Review lang ng review, palaging umattend ng live stream. Kung hindi talaga kayang mag-live stream, balikan yung ating video. And of course, if you are still not a member, magpa-member na para po mababalikan lahat ng ating videos. And of course, by December, can you believe, no, na Disyembre na po bukas, December 1 na. Parang kailan lang, January, no? Ngayon, or bukas, Disyembre na po, ay i-reopen po natin yung ating diagnostic test for both Gen Ed at Prof Ed. I cannot remember the exact dates, no, pero meron po tayong isang week. And there's another week for your preparation for your mid-review. Then of course, isang week din pong preparation ninyo for your mid-review. Okay, number 10, A or C. Nag-aagaw ang A at C. Alin kaya ang tumpak? Alright? So what characterizes a school as a learning community? No? So community. That means you have shared values, shared mission, shared goals, no? Because you think as a community, not just as one, okay? Not just as an individual. Okay, the correct choice here would be letter A, 1, 3, 5. Shared mission, vision, goals, and values, commitment to continuous improvement, no, as a school. And number 5, collective inquiry. Again, if you say collective, that means community, no? So communal inquiry. Lahat kayo nag-i-inquire into best practices. Hindi lamang po nakafocus sa co-curricular activities, hindi central centralized yung governance. When you say centralized, merong iisang tao lamang, no, or meron lamang group of people who makes the decision, makes the decisions. No? But here, you share mission, vision, goals, and values. All right? So, letter A, 135, ang ating tumpak na choice. We go to number 11. Which of these statements is the effective way of communicating the vision, mission statement of the school? Letter A, memorize the vision, mission statement. Letter B, align activities, program, and projects to the school vision, mission. Letter C, form committees to develop and or revise the vision, mission statement. Letter D, share vision, mission among stakeholders. Okay, what's your choice? Again, if you are still not a member of Team Bruner, you're not a member of any of our majorship groups, no? Magpa-member po kayo. Just send a message to our Facebook page. Okay, number 11, I see a lot of letter Bs. Tumpak kaya ang letter B for number 11.